Hi, sorry about that. I'm back. So I guess I'm gonna be going for like another hour. Yeah, another hour. I'll be going back through this. Hey. Hi, Tank. Yeah, everything's just screwed up. I was going for like 20 minutes and then my computer decided to stop working. I don't know. I feel like I'm really taxing it because it's not like it. Right. But we're back. It's working. Let's get back into the game. I'm not entirely sure what happened. Basically, it just stopped. My stream stopped streaming. YouTube stopped receiving the content. Well, the good thing is I'm glad the music's back now. So, I think the only thing we missed is we finally hit the point where the game actually goes insane, as you can see. Sayori's gone. Hopefully that everybody that was here comes back. So, I just saved right in the middle of the conversation. We were just getting back into the literature club. So, okay. It was Natsuki. Okay. Yes, she did. Yes, we're past that point now. In fact, let me do the other thing that I need to do. Because this game actually needs tab. I need to open up the Steam folder. What is this? Oh, it's Steam. This will be fast. No, not Undertale. It's Doki Doki. Doki. There you are. Properties. Local files. Browse local files. Here we go. Okay, good. So we got this. Nope, not that. Yeah, there we go. Just make that a bit bigger so things can be seen. So should have. Yep, there's happy thoughts. Oh, look at those happy thoughts. Okay. Well. And yep, we're good there. Okay. Alright, let's get back into it. Alright. Whew! Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, sweets. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? But no, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyways, I forgot to read that whole thing. Give me a second, I need to go back to the history. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Energetic as usual. As a president of that. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I rented the suites in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Where's the... There it is. Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, sweets? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. That sounds like me. That's my channel. Yay! Okay. But it's with school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, sweets, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. I forgot whose voice I was doing. Sorry. I'm sorry. Well, that can change. What do I say? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Let's see. Yuri traces the brim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that go deep in complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Why are there noises? She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own novel imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I've read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Okay, I'm back. Oh my god. This freaking site gets on my nerves sometimes. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. No, I'm looking out my windows and I got blue skies. I don't know what's going on. It's just... Yeah, I wish it was raining here, but it's not. Yes, in fact, we had a storm. Yeah, I'm also in Ohio. I'm in Ohio. I'm also in the USA. I'm in Ohio. I can't talk. Sorry. Yeah, I had a similar problem on. I had a similar problem some other day that I just couldn't do it. Ah! I think it's back. Okay. Hopefully we're okay now. Let's go with this. Alright, I'm gonna keep going and just kind of try to push on through this. Okay. Yes, Yuri is definitely my favorite. Except for the second part. The second part, she's crazy. Okay. That's right. You used to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" Give that back! Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. No, like I said, I really like Yuri's character, at least in the first part, because she's not pushed to the insane yet. But yeah, I definitely like Yuri. So no, I don't think you're weird. I know I'm weird, but I don't think you're weird. Because I definitely would pick the same thing. Yuri is my favorite. Right. Oh, okay, that's fine. Again, I don't like horror games. Yeah, Monica sucks. Okay, Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. She could be. I'd imagine she could be trying to keep her for herself. Monica, it's okay. These people are allowed. I know I talked about Sayori in the description, but still, settle down. Sharing that level of... Oh, wait, hold on. I skipped a line that I didn't read. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up... Maybe it's because we were talking about how we like Yuri and not Monica. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey! I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. Yeah, I can't fault her for doing it. I understand why she's doing it. Basically, yeah, she is a character that's not supposed to have sentience, but she has it. So yeah, if I was in a world where I knew I could change things, I would probably try to change things. So yeah, I understand that. That makes sense to me. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, sweets? Hold on, there's still one problem. Hey, what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, sweets. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yeah. I live in that. I am the only guy in my family right now. So, I'm already in this. Fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. Okay, we're back. I went a little ahead. Everything hates me. I'm gonna go back and read those lines. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, sweets? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Sweets, I'm so happy. Sweets, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Sweets, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the last star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Sayori cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Alright. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between Natsuki, Yuri, and, of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. Oh, I've unlocked a special poem. Yay! Sure. Oh, God. No. Oh, I'm gonna guess that says Yuri. Ah! My ear. Oh, that's really... Okay. So... okay. What is happening? Why are there so many drops? Oh, come on. I don't care. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. Okay. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how redacted feels now. I was supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again, unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Yay! Alright, so I'm gonna give this choice to you guys. I went straight Yuri for the in the first one. So, do you guys think I should go for Yuri again, or should I go for Natsuki? I'll go ahead and go with whatever you guys think is a good idea. Let you guys talk for a little bit. Why do you like that poem? No? Yuri again? Okay. If it's not, yeah. I'm not sure exactly how much of a delay there is between. Oh, you're again? Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Yuri it is. Alright, we're gonna go with Determination. Yep. Go with Entropy. Unrequited. Massacre. Intellectual. Effulgent. Destiny. Despise. Misfortune. Philosophy. Vivacious. Judgment. Sensation. Covet. Tenacious. Heaven sent. Existence. Yes, I did see that Sayori's file was deleted. Yeah, I got the other thing. Secretive. Incongruent. And lust. Whoa! I have not seen that before. Why is it offline again? Oh, come on! Okay. What is going on? Oh, I hate you. Okay. Alright. We're back to the game! Yay! This is creepy. I have not seen that before. That was really weird. Wait! Why? Hi, is everything okay? I hope everything. Whoa! Okay. Why are you getting closer? Is it back? It says it's back to me. Whoop. God! Why are you getting closer to me? Monica! I have not oh my God, the freaking room. Okay, alright. Hi again, sweets! No, that's not what I wanted to do. Turn. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the, oh my God, the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Oh, God! Thanks for keeping your promise, sweets. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What? The Monica? What are you doing? Monica! Oh, God. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Seriously, yay. Looks like he finds herself stuck between saying manga and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plus back on her seat. Oh my God, the freaking screen is hurting my brain. It's literally hurting my brain. I'm getting a headache. I'm sorry, sweets. Make sure you're sure to put your comfort hurt. You'll be okay. Why is the stream coming? Monica! Stop! Yuri shoots Natsuki with it. Why does she? What? Stop shooting people. It's not good for their health. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say why are you doing this to me. No, either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget it and send anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. Cause this game is just insane, and it's slowly pulling in. It should fix itself in a second, maybe. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, why are you still getting closer? Oh, it's Vice President and all. That I should help you get started on something you might like. Her reaches into her bag and pulls out. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that you thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl being accidentally so cute? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this after the room stops spinning. What? This isn't alcohol. I promise. It's not. It's pop. It's pop flavored water. Just being Fluttershy. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay! Screen's back to normal! Yay! I did not know it started as soon as Monica popped in. Well then, okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activity for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. You can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me. Our eyes meet for a split second. Yes, I have heard, I did hear that theory. I do like that theory. It's a good theory. Game theory. Scary Games Friday. Okay. It definitely makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed her in the first place. But I'm just reading That's the book you gave me, right? I just wanted to read some of it. Oh, God, I wasn't even looking at her eye. I just noticed that her eye drifted off her face. What the heck? Why did your eye... Yuri! What the hell happened? I was not looking at her eyes at all. I just noticed it as I looked back and I'm like, oh God, her eye. Yuri, what is happening? What is wrong with you? Just curious, how come you have 2 copies? Yeah. I never noticed that before. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Are your eyes drifting again? Monica needs to stop messing with this game. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse. They start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sweets? No, I'm not! But I'm doing it anyways because I hate myself. Just so you know. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Oh, okay. And suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. Just stop being creepy. Why are you so creepy, Yuri? You're so creepy. Yuri, I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess that's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. That I kill people when they don't like my stories. Just so you know, so like my stories. And I let things like books and writings fill my thought. My whole body gets in. Oh God! What? Stop! I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That's just means you're passionate about reading. It's the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, might as well start getting... In fact, hold on. I'm a little flustered at your comment about the killing. I might as well get started reading it, right? What? Why? What just happened? What was that? No. 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 Okay. This is what I was looking for last week. Okay. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Just let me get the book. It sure seems like it. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I'll slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. I think you're gonna more distract me, but don't mind that. Alright. I open the book, start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just breathing in the feeling of your body heat. What? No! Yuri! I'm glad I can... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slap my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and then I hold my book more between the two of us. Don't know! It's so Doki Doki. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold open the book. I guess that kind of makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, and here we are. Okay, let's see if this gets weird. What? Did your eye just change? What happened to your eye? Something happened. I'm not seeing things, am I? I might be seeing things. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Thumb and forefinger. The same with... that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Why does my freaking stream keep cutting in and out? It hates me. Monica, stop it. Since you've been so patient with me... Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me when I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the paper and letting it flutter over to her side, she catches it under her thumb. I ran out of breath. Hey, Yuri! This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Stop with the creepy smile. Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts a hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Sweets? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's just acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a little while, so I figured we'd just start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I keep doing it too. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on, but my end is just screaming to stop. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my memory. Alright, so we'll start with Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, sweets. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like activities or things we can do, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, sweets. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Which one, Monica? Are you talking about a different barrier? Because I just noticed that. That could also be something that we could attribute to Undertale. What if the barrier that the humans put up was the barrier of the screen? That barrier. That'd be interesting. Film theory. Matt Pat, get on that. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, sweets. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's what she gets happen when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets too stimulated and she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we've all started sharing poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all that time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that, you know? I see. Let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. My burned eyes could no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing and words between lines. Timing between words and lines. That makes more sense. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and penning it later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark pile of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, so next we'll go with Yuri, since Yuri is back. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What are you getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a deep breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate that you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them. But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Yep, basically. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Under the Light. I believe this is the same exact poem that I read before, but I'm going to go ahead and read it again. The tendrils of my hair illuminate between the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Sorry, I must have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But, oh, but it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Sometimes, something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Sweets. Really? You must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the world. They usually don't more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. In the end, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Sweets. Me too. Alright, next is Natsuki. Sweets, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Oh, sorry. You get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. It's the nice short poem. Okay. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Wait, hold on. Oh, sorry. That line was mine. I read it as Natsuki. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. I'd wonder. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I like it. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of that last line. So you did. It's more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I really don't care how old everyone is, but if that's Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yeah, I wonder if anything happens. Okay, I'm gonna try to get to the end of this day, and then I'm gonna be done for today. Whew! I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Why are you going creepy already? It's as if everyone is judging me. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up. Yeah, so you know. Woo! Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange pieces of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What is this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Oh, absolutely. Monica's got to practice. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Sweets did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writings. Don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Sweets liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested trying to impress a new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Sweets appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly pure, cutesy. Well, you know what? I'm gonna skip this line because I don't like reading it. Natsuki. Natsuki. That's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your insecurities and others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Who was talking? You want to be edgy wench? I know. Edgy? I'm sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people want to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then start harassing others with your sickening attitude. Do you think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the hell is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let's hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Sweets, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Okay. We're gonna go with Yuri. Yuri! 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 That... Monica! What are you doing? Hey, Sweets. Why don't you step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out. Monica, what are you doing? It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Sweets, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm going to go ahead and save here, because if I remember correctly, things are going to go weird. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Sweets. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But oh, God! Yay! I forgot I could save here. Alright. So, that is Doki Doki Literature Club for today. Yes, I'm gonna quit. Alright, so yeah, that's Doki Doki Literature Club for today. I will be back with this probably again next week on Friday. And we're up to the point where Yuri's going crazy. Yay! Oh, absolutely. She's like, nope. On the next thing. Okay. Alright, so yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming 5:30. I'm going to be going back into Undertale. You're live! Hopefully I have a little less technical difficulties both tomorrow and next week. So yeah, tomorrow 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be playing Undertale. And I believe at that point I just got into Waterfall where Nasta Book is. But for now, that is going to be all. So all I have to say is good night